apart, I will remember the summer. Remember when everything was bright and new. That walk through the little park, the moon high above the treetops, the smell of magnolias in full bloom, and when we are apart, I will be wishing on starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. We are apart, I will be wishing on starlight, wishing that I could give the stars to you. Who knows if tomorrow may bring us the chance for a brand new start. Till that moment, you'll be in my heart. Till forever, you'll be in my heart.
Even the neighbors call. But then you rip out to me that you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you disappear. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Walking away from me. Yeah, yeah. I could be anything you want. I could be anything you need. Baby, tell me it's something real, and I'll give you everything. Every now and then we can smile. You know I can't help myself. They play around with me for a while, keep tearing me up until there's nothing left. Ooh, it's obvious to me. Yeah, you love to watch me bleed. But not half as much as I love when you leave. I hate to see you disappear. But I love to watch when you're walking away from me. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking them all? Ay, ay, walking the door. You know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on. You don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it. You already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. The win is what I am. I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends. Ay, you were not touching the kin. Ay, putting the points on the board. I'm killing the boys. You know what it is. Ay, switching the moves. No number two. I came in the win. They said I'm tapped in with the action. They got the master on the master. I can never move passive. I'm active. I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it? Just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it. I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, Shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention, this is beast mode. Got an edge on the game like a cheat code. Had to tighten up my focus like a peephole. I want the rings and the chains like I'm Depot. Big dog walking, check my status. We established when it's show. Time to squat, making plays. Ooh, it's magic like some. We want the smoke. Y'all ain't really about that action. We got perfect off the practice. They ain't working, so they like it. I've been hungry all my life. I ain't passing up a plate. I can't quit until I win. I ain't having no debates. This is sacrificing heart. That's exactly exactly what it takes. So I'm going full throttle at me, back up on my way. Yeah, I promise you, you cannot stop me. Now when the whole team got me, I notice how cocky. But watch me, I'ma show you what horror got me. Parameters, you are not dealing with amateurs. You and your team cannot handle us. This is excellence, Rich, stand it up, cause you know
I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know
Check,
I'm
1
a
2 1
beast.
2.
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
All day, every day. Love minis in chat. The Beast mod. Needless Guilt. B-Dubs. Renegade. Coil Daddy. Rhea Prey. Tullus. Mateo. El Ro. Professional incompetence. Oh, real dog. Still not doing my job. Hating on my possess still. Making some good progress actually, so I kind of want to work on the last guy. Before I sit down and change projects. Do I have a master possession for them? No. I've got one laying around. But actually what I have is a Dark Apostle that I was going to convert into a master possession using all the extra possessed bits. But I'm not running a 10-man squad, I'm running 2 5-man squads. So it's kind of a waste of points. Yeah, exactly. They just seem like they have more ruthless board presence and tactical flexibility. Run them as 5-man squads. They don't need anyone really to support them. It's undivided, you know? And I'm honestly I'm not really that impressed with the master possession either. I feel like he's a bit of a limp noodle for the only fucking guy who can join them. I'd like him to do a little bit more, you know? I mean, he has precision. He doesn't slack, though. Like, look, let me put it this way. I've never picked up those dice and then rolled those dice with Profane Seal and not just picked up the whole unit, including characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't understand the significance of him having precision in that unit. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, 24 mortals. Yeah, he's good against targeting sorcerers for sure. But I mean, I played against T-Science and it was just like, I fucking took a whole rubric unit off with Armon. It's just like, oh, that's all your wounds. Sorry, not even. I just don't like the 90-point body that doesn't. I want him to do more. Just doesn't do enough. And like, I think he's fine. I'm talking about like, I'm not that impressed with like +1 advance and charge for the possess. You know what I mean? It's not an impressive rule. All day, every day. I'm also mostly think he's just a holdover because you can kind of tell that they don't want, like, the design is that like the demonic units don't have character support, but they're like, well, we don't know what to do with this fucking awesome model we make. So I feel like he's just kind of like a half-hearted rule set because of that. Dr. D, your Go Cup is awesome. Oh, you got your water bottle?
Let's do it!
Is that a fucking spider? As soon as I fucking turn this thing on, I swear to God. Is that a spider? Oh, it's a frog. How did it get in there? It's like a frog in between my window panes. Fucking wolf spiders. Got me on edge. Killed like... Okay, not on purpose. Only killed 2. I usually try to save him. Yeah, he's a full... How did he get in there? It's weird. I'm about to see about checking on that window frame after this. See if he needs help getting out. He's just... Yeah, I can see his silhouette through the fucking shades. It's crazy. Poor little guy. Yo, Dog Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the literal best of all days. I didn't even put on a new shirt today. Just fuck it. Go boy, you got your Twitch 8 koozie today. I think I resent it to you. Now look. Oh. That was on the 5th. Did we already talk about this? You got your Circle K one, but you didn't get the Four Loko one? Has anybody else not gotten them? The spider put the frog there as a distraction, replay. Sloan Two-Face. Do the frogs keep the gators at bay? He's just hopping around in there. How did he get in there? The fuck? I mean, he's just going crazy. What says you don't change clothes when you're grinding D4 either. Go Boy, it was in the same order. That's what's weird. So I guess they just didn't fulfill it. It was the Beast Mode koozie. Shout out to Idiot and the Rampage. What's up, brother? 13 months. You got family drama tonight? I'm sorry to hear that. Shout out to Idiot and the Rampage. Alright, let me see if I can figure it. It was the Beast Mode koozie, right? Or was it the 4 Loco Gold? It was the Beast Mode, right? Beast Mode. Do you have something put on the back of it? No, we didn't do that for this. Oh, did we? Why didn't it shit to you? I mean, like, it's pretending like it did send it to you. Have other people gotten it? Have other people gotten their Beast Mode koozie? I don't see there's a problem with the listing. Wolf Sark. Finish your Beast of Nurgle working on a great and clean one? Hell yeah, dude. Am I drunk yet on the back? See, that's what I thought. I thought it was something like that. Doing it right now. Show you guys. I'm not just staring at a screen. Well, Sark, you're all about the Pariah Nexus? Here we go. Am I drunk yet? Well, Sark, more durable units and action doers. I like that. Does that look good? Go, boy. Go away from this page. Send that over. Wyatt Turk. 1+7 says, call Pariah next, but haven't brought Pariahs back. Motherfucker, you didn't even play this game when Pariahs were in it. Telling me with some shit you read on Reddit. Calculating shipping. Wyatt says, woke up sick. Pro tip, don't hang out with kids who have friends who have kids. Yeah, I don't. There's a rule. Alright, I'm dispatching this replacement. I don't know what happened to the other one. It's literally says it delivered it. Because I put them in this, I combined shipping. I ordered them both for you. It shows it is fulfilled, but you got the Circle K one, but not the Beast Mode one. Meaning they fucked up somewhere, and I'll never get to it. Will never get to the bottom of it. That's just how it works. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing though. It's weird because Love Minis, did you get your Beast Mode koozie? Dr. Niece's night keeps your immune system tight. Templar, Gator ate it. That's right, man. OnePlus saves likes Diablo now. Why? I don't understand. Reappraise? Yeah, sometimes that shit happens. I remember that. Like when I ordered my sample water bottle, that shit took like a month, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Fucking, that's the problem. It's the post office. It's not. It's the courier. So, okay, we got that settled. All right. Sorry about that, Go Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never. They'll be like, we made it. Here's proof. Courier. So it's lost in the warp. No recourse. No refunds. All good. Go Boy, I appreciate you. So I shipped out a shitload of dice this month. Pounds of dice. So some of you dice people start checking the mail. You might have gotten, shipping notifications and stuff. We'll go heaviest to lowest. So that's exciting. What was I gonna say? Oh, I dispatched some stickers today. Some commemorative koozies. Play some Diablo. Didn't change my shirt. Still wearing the same shirt from yesterday. I mean, I woke up and it was like, sniffed it. I was like, yeah, it's good. But I'm excited to paint on these Possessed. So, 8-year anniversary month promos still in play. exclamation point pick a promo. I feel like many of you already got stuff from this promo now. So instead, it's top D. It's not Final Four. Whoever the top D is can pick a promo. You can pitch some stuff. You can be like, yo, I want a backpack. And I'll look at it, see if we can do it. We can talk about it. You can be like, I want a Four Loko. I looked at this. This is why I put this together. I can do like an iPhone or a Samsung all over print cell phone case, and I can make it look like our Four Loko shit. You know, like, so you have like the back plate on your phone, and it looks just like the Four Loko Gold or something. So I can do all sorts of wacky shit. I can't do rulers and model holders. Love minis, unfortunately. Well, maybe we can find something kind of close. I don't know. But that's it. That's the only promo. Exclamation point pick a promo. Fuck it. October, going to the GW Open. Probably going to have to go back to Ohio for BolterCon, as I talked about in the podcast. Wyatt signed up. Matt signed up. Neezy, OTP, HGZ. And Arthur, the financial CFO of my heart, is going to go play Old World. So, like, now half my crew's gone. BolterCon. On. Did I dox anybody? Okay, no. That's that. I was like, uh-oh, did I still have a shipment page up? Hey. Mic check. Mic check. Bro, this thing sucks dick. Balls. Sucks dick. Nice. Closed captions. That's how it works. I have to keep a browser tab open, linked to my microphone. But that's what Twitch is drawing from for closed captions. Okay, let's get it going. Slum Jaffe says, would love to see you paint some old world shit, dog. Beastmen dwarves? Question mark. Swagnos doesn't count as old world? No, you want me to paint not you too, Sloan? You want to paint some hobo ass peasants with a crossbow? You want me to go grab a model that is inferior in every way to a modern AOS model and paint it good? All right. Locking into the obesity crib. Engage. Got my paper towel. It's on the face. Only you can do it. Make it look good. It look dope as fuck. I mean, if somebody pays me, yeah. Sponsor content. Grab a parchment. Okay, so here's where we left off. Got to open my shit. So we're looking pretty good. Where we left off was this guy right here. We were working on this guy's corpse. Which is fun. We can come back to him, or we're gonna work on him now. I don't know. You know, just to be ambitious here. Let's grab some fine basing texture. And let's put this actually on these guys at the start of the show so they cure while we're painting. And you can't forget something real super important here. You know, we have the base toppers on the one squad, and I just realized that we can do something kind of sneaky to keep to tell them apart. Thinking we can use these crystals as a low-key squad demarcation situation. Just for my purposes, you know what I mean? Like for me playing. And these would be sick as like all synth-waved out. Damn. Now that I look at these though, how sick would it be? Here's what I'm thinking. Scrap that. Scrap all this nonsense. we're going to let's paint up some crystals. Because I'm actually like, yo, if I just put my airbrush out for like 2 seconds and got these crystals looking sick, then did the texture, then work them on the texture, right? Like, that'd be sick. So thinking, just gonna grab the smallest ones we can. Good old Spellcrow. This will be sick. Totally in line with our edgelords too. These are Spellcrow, of course. Here's this double stick tape. That. Just, this is how I work when I'm working on my own shit. Tend to jump around like a fucking, like the ADHD savage that I am. All right. So, we're going to rinse our brush, get some of that simple green out of there. Because the Spellcrow are legit. Nicest hobby company. Bought a bunch of the resin rocks, and the amount of little extra stuff they put in the parts is insane. Yeah, they're awesome. I've loved them for years. Okay. So let's just start off simple. I'm going to take just a drop of primer. Actually, do I have white primer? This might be one of the rare fucking times. Pull out a white primer. If I even own a fucking white primer. Yeah. I fucking do not. We're just going to quickly put black primer down. Only because I need something on this resin, probably. I'm getting really close to them just because I don't want to spray black primer all over my paintbrushes off the left-hand side there. But this will be hella fast compared to gluing them on and hand painting them. Carrie and Clover, what's up, brother?
And his name is John C.
Not going to win the promo, but wanted to get something in anyway.
I get some strong man love for both Karen Clover and Katie at the Rampage. Karen Clover says, I'm excited to finally get my Twitch updated so I can get notifications again. Fuck yeah, dude. Welcome back, brother. And simultaneously, Idiot Rampage, have you resolved the family drama? Are we allowed to guess what it's about? Karen Clover bought the airbrush in your links. Krios is pushing my H&S Evolution's face into the mud. Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah, like literally half the price of other airbrushes. Doesn't make sense, right? It's like, objectively, it's inferior parts. Like, no doubt. It won't last as long. But the nature of our trade, like what we do, is innately harsh on airbrushes anyway. Just fuck it. Like, it's better. Get these out of the way. It says, you won't guess, but my uncle is in a real bad spot health-wise. We'll be here in a little bit to go see him. Oh. I was gonna guess deliberately ludicrous stuff. Not real stuff. Sorry to hear that, man. All right, now that we have that primer down and it's a thicker mix, I'm gonna go straight white. Karen Clover, yeah, dude. They're like, the average cost of this airbrush is $100. And I would say it's basically an Iwata Eclipse clone, and the Iwata Eclipse is trending 200. It's like 180. So I want these crystals to, to be white because I plan on doing some high saturation on them. I don't have white primer, even though I probably could get away with just some raw dogging them with the old pyro. You see how at least the cracks are staying kind of dark this way? All right. Maybe Rampage's life is tough, but you push through. Take some thoughts. Worries, man. Handle business. Understand you, man. Thank you for stopping by and supporting me. Right, crystals. Now, so obviously, these crystals could be anything we want. But I have kind of like a fun idea about them. So here's what I'm thinking. A drop of transparent red. Lots of water. So I'm thinking is, like, let's say like I aim at him like this. Right? Dump it. Okay, now let's say we get a little transparent blue. Lots of water. Let's say like, and I'm like this. And see, I'm making it so my hand is only like going left and right. I'm not breaking this plane. Recoil says, yeah, that's what I thought. You're gonna do half and half. Airbrush a little cloggy. Makes sense, haven't cleaned it in months. All right. Good enough. Good enough to cut the rest in by hand. Maybe? Maybe I can do more. Hold on. Now, I'm good with that. It doesn't need much more. You'll see. Dog, because the one guy has a whole, like, dead guy on his face. That's why. The one guy's like a whole ass corpse, you know? So here's what I'm thinking. Go back to the white. And I'm going to clean up right here. And I'll probably, and I think I'll slap them on the base before I detail them out. But I want to get all this done. First, because this is, this, like, how do I paint behind the crystal between the guy's legs? You know what I mean? We're just doing some moisture. I've got some noosh and some water. And I'm heart pulling. I'm trying to get that stripe in between. Back to white. And we're gonna put the yellow in there. These look like those rocket pops. This one just took it. This one right here is a beast. This one, it should be here. You see where the red barely touched it? This one might just be too big, so we might not even end up using this one. Oh. We're gonna do more than that. Some yellow. Straight up, CMYK. Okay, Gavin the Thief, what's up, man? Crack one says, I'm bummed I missed the 8-year stream. Looked like a blast. Just finished moving and unpacking. Well, congratulations on that, brother. It's all good, man. So we're bringing that straight up. CMYK action, I love it. Which is essentially like a nod to the color palette. So that's painted enough now that now we can go back to what I said I was going to do, which is put the texture on their faces. And now we can mount these crystals in a way that I'm confident I can paint them. Hey, man. Thanks, dog. Yo.
Got my new Beats lab set up and doing my first commission. Paint a Warhound Titan, get a Warhound Titan. Biggest thing I've ever painted for sure. Doing Black Legion scheme, so using your bike chaplain guides for that.
Shout out to Crack One, man. Congratulations on opening the new Beats lab up, man. It's fucking sick, dude. I get some strong man love in chat right there. Now I'm gonna actually glue these on instead of just stuff them into the. Yeah, we should have. Let me see how that looks. Might be just so gigantic. Yeah, we're gonna put them on the backs. Looking for the best angle. Be this one right here. And there we go. Ludicrous. Crack. These are like crystal rock base add-ons. So we like did a quick airbrush on them. I'm setting them down now, and I'll finish painting them and detailing them based on viewing angle. I'm not going to use the fourth massive one, which is great because this guy has a big rock already on his base, right? And this guy has a corpse, so that works just fine. All right, and then, so I did that. I just did it in that order because normally I would just jam the resin there and just kind of like tough it out. But I'm like, now that there's paint on all the sides of the gem, like object, I can figure it out, you know, easy. All right, so now let's get texture on the base. This is getting a little dried out because I've had it for a while. So I put some water in the lid to help soften it back into a paste. Just flatten it out. Push it up under his toes. Some people over the years question me on this order. A lot of people put like sand and shit on the base first. This is faster. And the dirt's already the color I want it. See? Like, yeah, they're like crystals shooting up out of the ground on our synthwave themed army. Sorry, 1+8. What did you say? You were T8 farming? And I want to do this now, so I want to give that texture a second to dry. And then, like I said, I'm going to hand detail that thing to be sick. Smash this up a little bit. Like X-Acto blade. No. This brush is in the throwaway pile. I use that to complete the task. Right. Squeeze. Since it was the color that dude thanks me. Right. Like I said, this is a little dried out. That's why I put a bunch of water in the cap. And when you're using GW bases, instead of like your alternate Elric's Hobbies resin bases, then touch them. Then this is the optimal technique. I'm using Elric's bases. And I leave the bases separate. Airbrush them all up separately and then put the guys on. For the Death Guard, remember when I launched the curriculum of the Death Guard, we used Gamers Grad's Battle Ready bases. And for many projects, I've used Elric's bases. For this project, I'm using straight up GW and just some base stuff from some of our partners, you know. I'm gonna take a little water and just kind of rinse it off of this skull. See, because it is acrylic. A little water, rinse it off his foot. If there can be dirt on the foot, that's fine. Grab some of this. Squirt a little bit more water here. So I've had this container for a long time. It's gotten a little thick. But it's basically just acrylic medium mixed with texture. Like it's basically using just acrylic medium as glue. Use a smaller brush. Monument coming in with that rain. Now, before I go to the next guy, before these dry off too much, I'm going to take a little paper towel and clean the rims. Some pure alcohol on the paper towel. Shout out to Monument Hobbies crew. So this is just some ISO alcohol. And what I'm doing is just rubbing off the paint that got to the plastic GW base and taking any of the texture paint that's spilled over the edge. Oh, smash that guy. Yeah. Okay, and we've got our little rocks adhered, looking good, and we'll be able to detail them out, make them look fresh. They're not fresh yet. Monument Hobbies says, I hope you have a great stream. Appreciate you, man. Anybody tuning in for Monument Hobbies, we're working on these possessed. I grab these little crystal rocks, airbrush them like CMYK, glue them on, put some Monument Hobbies texture on the base, and we're gonna detail the crystals out to be cooler looking. But I wanted to glue them on first so I know how to cheat. Do like the least amount of brush strokes possible. This is like completely cashed out tack. Squeeze Night Lords? No, though they'd make a ball in Night Lord scheme. This is my personal chaos project. My Edge Lords project. It's like Synthwave, CMYK, Magenta Blue, sunset colors. Inspired by basically cyan and magenta, and then just workshopped into a coherent force color. And the challenge is based on unit type, right? These guys are possessed, so we get to cheat with all the magentas built onto the skin. Some of the other stuff in the army, which is just pure mechanical, we have to put the magenta in different ways. Piccolo, Picasso to have a sponsorship brushes and paints. Exclamation point monument. Yeah, that's who I use. The paints and the brushes I mostly use. This is weird. Why is it turning white? Like, why is the base white? Was it that what was it? What was on this base before this guy was on this base? Is this like a recycled base from like eBay or something? It's like white. It might be like white spray paint. And now the white's coming off. See that? Bro, that's so wild. Yo, isn't that weird? Oh, what did I paint on this guy? I feel like one of these guys' bases absolutely came from some eBay nonsense. Or even that box I got from the thrift store. Because I couldn't find a fifth 40mm. Somebody painted this shit somebody did some stuff. Because it's like white paint, then there was black paint, and then there was my blue overspray. And it's definitely not like spray paint because it wouldn't come off this easily. This Hovey, I'm just using some iso alcohol on a paper towel. And I wipe the rims of the base to get my overspray off of them. Take them back to black GW. This base, like I said, is the only weird one. I got most of it off now. All right, and then we still got to put texture on one more guy. Now those four are pretty much paint. This is the guy we still have to paint. This guy's just blue, black trim, and we put that dead guy out yesterday. Echoes X in chat. What's up, man? Yes, sir. Echoes X, getting my second squad of Possess done. I started painting them. I was painting them on my anniversary stream, and then I got such good momentum on them. I just wanted to keep painting them until they're done. That'll be awesome for my timelines if I can do that. And we're trying to be ambitious and get these kind of weird looking crystals on the bases. I think that it could look cool if we can pull this off. Spilled so much alcohol. And we're getting the excess texture off that spilled over the edge and my blue overspray all in one step. That's how it's supposed to come off. Not like that other guy. That other wacko. This guy right here who has white paint on. Still see it? Might have to actually paint this guy's rim. Side. Get us Equus X built some lizard boys over the weekend. I'm gonna paint them this week. Super glued them to outer spaces. I mean, depends on how intricate the bases are and how annoying it's gonna be to paint. No. I've leaked my white paint all over my fucking sponge. Because I'm using these little tiny parchments. Just to make sure to wash it before it gets too stainy. All right, so let's play around with this rock for a second. So, what I'm thinking is, let's just start with a aggressive line across this plane. Right there. It's a little uneven because it's like a stone texture. So you have to kind of just draw the line. Okay. So for this yellow section, I think that's what I'm going to do is, because I've got yellow right here, I'm going to take yellow plus white. We'll go down here. More white. See, it's whiter at the bottom, more yellow at the top. So I'm gonna make it more white right here, more yellow at the top. And I'm gonna just actually use squirt, because it is the CMYK palette for the most part, but I take a little squirt of transparent red. Oh, you got reprint. That's awesome, man. Mix a little bit of the yellow in with the transparent red. So you see here. A little darker. Here. And there's also these cracks. Or transparent yellow. None of the orange effects, just yellow. More of the white. See right here. There's more transparent yellow. Just smooth out that shadow. Take some of the transparent red. Lower the opacity. I want to get it into these recesses. Using the heart pull. Semi-opaque and a little wet. Get some white. Carefully, I'm going to try to chisel a highlight on this seam. Same thing right here. A little bit more white right here. So now let's do this pink side. Let's grab some of the magenta. Repray, you got better caches than I did. I mean, you probably got the same caches, just you got lucky and got a G8. So that means they're usable. Okay, so transparent red, white, some of the magenta. This one has a bunch of broken rock on it. Then shout out to Brine Pork Chop. Here. Let's get more white. Using a lot of stippling here. And I'm walking the highlight from the bottom kind of up the right side. See? And then I'm repeating it here. Highlight along the bottom. of the right side. That's right, Matruni. Got these possess. 1+ saves. Fist of Fate of Funny. Sometimes they hit for 1200 damage. Sometimes they hit for 1.2 billion. What are you working on, Front Pork Chop? Some fucking AOS stuff. Heart pull. We're using higher opacity, just a little moisture. I'll try to create that seam right there. Gonna run the line right here. Does anybody know what? Does anybody know what effects from my curriculum we're doing right now? Oh, the Dark Souls. That's right, the Dark Souls boss. Dr. D. This is for the 201 curriculum. This is essentially a gem effect. And it also shares a commonality with the NMM. Because we are plane shifting. And then highlighting everything. So this is a plane shift, bright to dark. Dark must oppose bright. It's not a tri-blend though, it's a bi-blend. And this is a gem because it's going right, it's hooking from right to bottom right to top left. And I'm doing that because this plane, it's gonna still be the same color. So you have to follow the plane shift rules. Pure white. It's still to box out the frame. And we have all this texture in here that we're going to have to address here in a second. First, let's go back up to the transparent red. I want to get a little bit more gangster in the top left quadrant. Patruni says, question, I've not been tinkered with the possessed kit at all. How many extra bits? Each guy has an arm option and a head option. We're running little tracer or little heart pulls inside the cracks. We're gonna split the difference, so we're gonna run back to a little magenta mixed in with our red. Gonna blur that line. Let's get a little moisture. We're gonna go a little brighter. We're gonna rinse it. We're gonna dry it off. We're gonna run back in pure white, and we're gonna just hit the top shelves of these cracks. High opacity, low moisture. Using mostly the tracer. And we're being cognizant of our penetration. Truly. How high would you place a 1 to 10, 1 terrible as a good kit bash box? It's bad box for kit bash. They're so badass and they're designed to be badass. So you really, if you're like into kit bashing, it's really, you're trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist with this kit. You know what I'm saying? These dudes fucking slap. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on what you're trying to kit bash them into. Do you just have a box and you want to run them with something else to save money? That's one thing. You think you're going to do better? Probably not, realistically. Unless you're some baller ass sculptor. All right, so now let's get this angle right here. And now we can start cheating a little bit. So let's get the highlight. Brian Pork Chop. Yeah, I can't wait to see it, man. So we're doing the highlight, bottom right, you see? Just a heart pull, a little moisture, semi-opaque. A lot of stippling here. Gonna get a little darker, but not much. See? Darker meaning more transparent red. Get a little bit more white. We're just going to stipple down here. Little heart pull right there. You see, we're kind of slacking on this angle because it's behind him. I don't care about it as much. All I care, what we do need to do is make sure we have precise top shelf highlighting, like right here. So we want to make sure our edges are sharp. Want to make sure these cracks have nice top highlights. Using high opacity, low moisture, of course. Squeeze says, Turn that rock from a misshapen beach ball into a badass crystal. Thanks, man. See if we can get this right here. So you can only see this part from like right here, and that's enough. This is the real viewing angle. Now we have to get the blue. Dr. D just gifted a sub to your boy Metatruni. I think I'm saying it right. Make it wrong. Get some love and chat from my man, Dr. D. Now, let me just think through the legs and just do a little bit of maintenance on the crystal from between his legs. So let's grab some white and some yellow. Or white. And I deliberately put it on before I painted these crystals. The problem is the crystals were off. And I would have gone too ham. I would have just painted them so perfect. And then been mad that can't see half. So the fact that I can barely reach this part of the crystal means I don't have to hardly paint it. Let's get a little transparent blue. Or pigment throwing bits down on the stream. What's up, brother? Transparent blue. And maybe just some, this is helpful, is that the stock blue is really fucking blue. I love it. So now, the blue crystal, let's go with blue and white. I'm going to mix all of them together. So we're gonna go with that kind of hook where it's bright on the right and the bottom. That. This side, same thing. See, it's a plane, so you got to plane shift it. That's the rule. Let's grab the stock transparent blue. This is white. God damn it. Thought that was medium. Let's carve in the top left darkness. And get inside these cracks. More pigment dropping the bits all over the stream, sweet ass. See if we can sneak in right here. Press that down. Mr. the Monk. We're painting this little CMYK crystal. You missed the airbrushing part. I'll show you what they look like. So we did this. We just did some like angle airbrushing real quick. CMYK. And now we're doing gem effect, which is from the 201 curriculum, which I don't think you haven't learned this yet. We're using plane shifting and gem theory. Our course that you're in. Let's grab more white into the blue. Bottom right. Plane shift and bottom right again. I have to break a lot of our brush control rules to do this, but you can break every rule in the course that Mr. the Duke, Mr. the Monk. So what we want to do is maybe split the difference. So grab some of that white or that white blue and some of the blue and come up with something in between. Missed it. Oh, what's up, brother? Thank you for the resub. Let's grab more blue, less white. Have some straight up. Let's go back and just maybe even lower opacity in between these two colors. Because this is the important viewing angle right here too. Now I think it's time to go pure white. Get the frame. Using heart pull right here, Duke. You could trace it, but it's a little uneven because of the texture on the rock. So I'm just brute forcing it right now. We want to get top shelf highlights on these cracks. That's like the whole story of our paint of our army, right there. You see. Put in right here. A little bit more white. Top shelf highlight on the cracks. Tracer technique. Opacity, low moisture. Since it is pure white on my brush right now, I'm going to make sure that these line up right here. See? This will be kind of tricky. See if I can alternate or rotate the viewing angle a little bit here. Yo, it's pretty fucking good. And then we just have to sort of paint the yellow between his leg. So let's grab some transparent red, mix it with the transparent yellow. Trying to get a little bit between his leg, you see? Transparent ketchup and mustard. That's right, Ryder. Ryder 72. Let's bring some white in. See if I can catch it right here between the legs. Ryan, I heard you were going to see Duff next month, or this month, or next month. First weekend in September. Sounds fun, man. I might see you guys on that Thursday. Let's get some white and yellow. Might need to take more white. Just get kind of opaque right here. We'll let that ride. All right, so let's do a whip session, guys. We pulled out our airbrush today. We did some basing already, and we delivered on one crystal to see if we can make this effect work. So you saw us. We had a lot of moving parts today, using all of our tools. And we just kind of ghetto airbrushed them. And then now we have this awesome effect. I like that. So we've got, this is what they look like. We glue them on. And using some effects from our curriculum and brush control techniques, that's what you get. So we've got 4 basically done. Right, there's one, meaning 9. And this squad, I've executed this unit much faster with more shortcuts than the first unit. Getting nearly the same results. Probably cut 50% of the time investment out for 10% less good. That's how we do it. As Reiner says, by using skill, get good shit. So the one that's left, this guy, you see, he's just in his airbrush state with black trim, basically. A little bit dry brushing on the skin. So this is it right here. So my deadline is Tampa Open in October. So we're looking good. So I have a little momentum because we finished Kragnos, which is one of our stream projects. Finished this animal, Good old Swagnos. So he's going back to High Ground Games, exclamation point Cracknose. And then for my 8-year anniversary stream, I decided to paint on my own guys. And now I've got so much momentum, I don't want to stop. Reiner says, I dig pushing that yellow into the scheme. Thanks, man. What's going on here? Why is my camera like washed out? I feel like smudge it or something? It's like there's almost, is it this light? Is that what's doing it? Yep. Fuck it. That's my life now. I appreciate that, Reiner. Yeah. I had to push it in there. Squeeze, thanks for the follow. Because, I mean, to get the full color scheme, I need to have that sunset flip, you know what I mean? All right, let's jump into Discord, guys. Anybody got some whips? Squeeze, the monk, feel free to post them. Exclamation point whip. Reiner. We got my man Disco up on deck. Oh, this looks beautiful. Always going to be clicking the wrong thing. Reiner. Yeah. Sometimes you got to just be ridiculous, man. Make that shit work. I can basically make anything work as long as I make it have enough contrast. Squeeze working on some Votan right now. No whip picks. Disco Chop. There's his Space Marine looking real good. Disco's airbrushing has gone. It's gone real clean. Grenade looking sick too. Good job taking it to that extreme, almost white. I would say, are you gonna make this smoke part right here like blacker? Darker? I would. Has my music volume been just like way too loud today? Let's just turn it down. Yeah, Disco, I'm feeling that, dude. Great job on this BA. You gonna get those new models? Or you just paint the one guy, you don't care. Remember that one time, the entire summer, you painted an obliterator? The 3 obliterators. That's your biggest project. So you're back to the whole paint one guy, paint one guy, paint one guy. What plus saves? Raw so much ether. That's a tier 8 wave. Raw's gangster. What character are you doing that with? Replay. Yeah, why did you do that? Oh, did you get the capes, Duke? Fuck yeah, little green stuff. This is awesome. So they're all gonna. So all of them are gonna have the cape. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what we talked about. Because it's such a strong focal point. When we were workshopping it, we're like, dude, they all need to have that cape. It's 3D printed. Still to clean it up. Let's see. Custom gray sear LBO. Wanted to jumping off the ledge. Oh hell yeah, dude! Look at this shit. You're taking like the same little rat and making him do something different. I like that. Make sure to get that mold line off his tail right there. That's gonna piss you off when it's time to start painting, dude. You gotta slap some airbrush down on that tail and be like, I hate myself. Did Duke boost out of here? Any more whips? Is Ryder gonna toss a whip up? Exclamation point was it? So, still got about 47 minutes left. I'm gonna see if anyone else wants to throw a whip up. We don't have a lot of. I'm not doing a big promo today. It is our 8-year anniversary month. We did our big celebration last Tuesday. We're shipping dice right now. Swag bags in general. And we're doing exclamation point pick a promo today. We've been doing the 8-year commemorative koozie, 8-year commemorative holographic sticker for the top 4. Today it's just the top D. And you can pick your promo. We can workshop it. It could be a past promo, it could be something new. Like I was talking about, you know, let's say you want to do the 4 Loko koozie design on a fucking iPhone case. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to all the support. As always, that's how I pay my bills. Shout out to Idiot Rampage. Crack 1. And no Reiner. Where the fuck is Reiner? What's going on with this camera, dude? I feel like it's not usually that watched. Let's try something. See how it defaults. Let's set everything to default. Deactivate, reactivate. It's funny. I deactivated, activated, and like re-remembered it's not default. Okay. It's because when I started streaming today, there was sunlight coming in through the window. That's why. So it was all trying to deal with sunlight. Ready to pray? Man. What's created a barrier for us? Come on, man. Look at your skill bar. Unless you're looking at the wrong... Unless I put the wrong thing on the wrong thing. Which build are you looking at? That's for the not Gauntlet version. Gauntlet version has Ancestral Charge. I decided Conceited's better than Elements for... So my Gauntlet build is asking for Conceited on the ring? Like I forgot to change it over when I saved it. Oh, okay. Iron Skin, man. Come on. Iron Skin gives you barrier. So when you're in that thick shit, and you're just like blah 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 pressing it nonstop. You have barrier for 5 seconds at a time. And your cooldown, if you're like me, is like 8 seconds. Reduced to 3 seconds. Reduced to 0 seconds. Because you hit somebody with Rage of Hagar out. So you should always have barrier. If somebody's hurting you. Alright, so Reiner's gone. I'll see his ass. I like it more than the elemental loop, because that's like 7 seconds 30x on off, right, for 7 seconds, whereas this is potentially infinite, and you know when it's on. Like you don't have to like look at some on-screen stack. You're just like, I pressed it. All right. No more whips. Exclamation point ask or pick a promo. Exclamation point class. If you want to sign up to for my private course, get OP today. They might have had a problem with it. Replay. They had a problem last season on launch too. Like it was down for the first day. Oh. All right. Let's go back to the guy who is he who remains over here. The first thing I'm going to do is grab a little transparent blue, a little noosh, semi-opaque, kind of wet. I'm going to use this to strengthen our pin wash line in some armor panels. Contrast is all about frames and borders. So I want a darker line there. And we already painted the trim black. This transparent blue has like no impact on it. See, I just want that border to be a little darker. So I typically, for efficiency's sake, recommend starting with the, if you're gonna do any pin washing, do it before the edge highlighting. That way you can, ride the rail pretty hard and not erase your edge highlights. See if Reiner comes back to the stream. I think he was like, fuck it, give me 5 minutes. In my mind, he's like taking all these like studio pictures of something. Reappraise. Good choice. You feeling the urge to paint right now?
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Graham, what's up, man? You see, just these a little bit stronger border goes a long way. There's these little textures in the armor too. And I'd say making sure your dark lines are sufficiently dark is crucial. It's more important than your bright edges. Reapray almost missed that. Holy shit. That's over 5 years, man. Replay is on our top 14 view list. Buddy Fogster, what's up, man? Saw Heartpool. Recall top hours. Love Minis number 1. Sin, Kilty, JDA, Grazer, Camo Specs, The Huff, B-Dubs, Commander Root. Who the fuck is Commander Root? Russ, Professional, Talon, and Reapray. And Ben 405, the Ben bot. I don't even. Who is Commander Root? God, that must be years ago. Is he in here right now? Reiner's dropping picks finally. This fucking guy. He's like, give me 5 minutes. Set up his lights, his photo booth. You better be in the pictures, Reiner. How long that shit took? Better be a picture of your ass. Fucking holding the minis for me. All right, let's take a look at Reiner's shit right here. Got my man right here. Game tracker for Demon Ship. What's Demon Ship? There's a lot of different models here. Single player game. I'm Alev. Roll dice for yourself and the II. Try to escape the ship. Many agnostic. Yeah, I see that. What, did Malev make a game? Where the fuck have I been? So are you just like 3D printing stuff on these little hex spaces for it? The trainers just finished a bit ago. Full set of Judgment. Bought the print. It's official sculpts. You made a couple games now? Man, I don't fucking know what the hell he's into. Thought he was a rapper. God, he's like non-stop. I mean, I think I saw him at Adepticon last year, like, working with another company. I mean, like, admittedly, it's not like I have his phone number and I talk to him on the phone or text him or anything. So everything I know about what's going on in his life is the 5 seconds a year I talk to him at Adepticon. You want to catch a stream. These flowers are awesome. Squeeze, I can't wait to look at it. It's pretty hype, Reiner. Yeah, that's who it was. Relic Blade. I remember that now. This is awesome. I love that little, I love that thing. The little waterfall. I recognize these minis. Classic. Yeah, the little waterfalls are my favorite. Mysterious altars. These all monster spawns? Some Florida man shit right there. Oh, the teleporters. The mysterious altar things. This game is crazy, man. So did he do like a Kickstarter or something around it? I didn't hear about it. Or is he just like, I don't know. I guess I'll just have to email him. It's really cool, Reiner. I hope I get to see you next month. I think you guys come in on Thursday. That'd be like my best day to cruise to Crystal River and see you guys. Squeeze. Let's take a look. Some Votan, baby. We'll say some speed paint Votan. Put some metals and some highlights too. It's pretty well put together. Ryder, they did a Kickstarter for Judgment? Yeah, that's right. What airport are you flying into? Tampa? Squeeze. Look good, man. First Army. Congratulations. You're doing it. You're doing it, brother. Good old Tampa. Ooh. It's not too far. Crystal River. Yeah, Squeeze, you're doing a good job, man. Get this project finished, but also buy an airbrush. Get OP. Painting is secretly easy. Squeeze says, thanks, man. Learned a lot as I go. I'll try it. Shade highlight. Do I armor more? Do some more cleanup. And that's only 100 points. Bad already. Yep. Miniature painting's really about just like techniques. And you're using some techniques right now. Squeeze. My whole airbrush operation takes up like 18 by 12 inches, man. Sits right. I got it right here. Just airbrush right here on my desk. People always say stuff like that, but the way I use an airbrush, the way I teach people to use an airbrush. My dad, when I moved in with my parents, he was like, "Oh, I'll set you up in the garage for airbrush." I was like, "No, I'm just gonna airbrush right there in this room." He said, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, man." The whole airbrushing operation happens on like an 18-inch piece of fucking construction paper, man. Not out there like spraying your walls and shit, dude. But some people, that's where they're at. Some people, they just blast it. They don't know. That's what I teach people. The exclamation point class. Teach them to get OP. Like 99.9% of the paint goes on the model, and the rest goes on my construction paper. Squeeze. This is my bedroom too, man. I have a fan in here. And an air purifier, yeah, but like it's not that big, dude. It's like literally people who are like blasting, you know what I'm saying? Like they're like full throttle airbrushing. Some types of airbrushing, that's what you do. They're not ours. Like, you know, the exception being if I was gonna do like 2,000 points of priming, maybe I would be concerned. But more pig. Oh, this is awesome. You're in SoCal. This priming sucks in the summer. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. When you prime, so like that's just a mistake. The way you're priming. I've lived in Florida, Colorado. Lived in Los Angeles for 8 years. I lived in North Carolina. Secret to priming is that you're leaving your shit out there, right? Like, the secret to priming is shake the fuck out of the can. Go outside, hold that shit up on the tray you have, prime it all, wave it around in the air to off gas for like 5 seconds, take it inside to the bathroom, turn the fart fan on. Don't leave it out there. It's the whole secret to using spray to rattle can prime. Reiner, I think I saw a guy on TikTok who did that. Oh no, the guy made the tire his airbrush compressor. He had a tire, and then he was walking around with them, and he made that his compressor so he can spray. So he had as much air as what's in the tire. Bro, tell me that's wild as fuck, dude. War Pigment with the Battle Wagon steez. I like where you're going with it. This is awesome. And I can see how you're going to do that to the rest of it. Makes me happy to see. Grot Mega Tank. Legend AF. Yep, so legends. Good jobs. About 17 minutes left. Hitting a rampage. Crack one. Thank you guys for your support today. Let's get back to it. See what we can make happen. Pick pick a promo. You can overtake Idiot and Rampage for $19.99. Oh. So what we'll do is, just because I can't do a lot with the time we have left, I'll show you guys who are new to this. Now, this is the third lesson of my course. So when we're edge highlighted, I'm using an 18-0 synthetic. I'm going to raw dog the paint, high opacity, low moisture, reappraise, No, sorry, that's Bosma. So we're just gonna raw dog this magenta. And we're gonna use the tracer technique first, the side of the brush. We're gonna scrape this rail, ride the rail. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Just like that. And now I'm going to do inner panel as well. Now this is trickier because you have to be cognizant of your tip penetration. So for this, we're using the tip to ride the rail, not the side of our brush. Always be rotating. Here we're going to be using a modified heart pull to ride the rail. We're going to try to get this arrow right here. The geography of the model makes it tricky though. So let's see, we're going to start from the outside. Don't fight it. Always reload the brush. Greenleaf Terrain Studios, you know our lingo. Fucker, don't act like you don't know. You're my only subscriber to OnlyFans. Now this side, we're gonna, because his arms are in the way, we're gonna have to just go to raw heart pull. Tip of the brush, pull straight back to your heart. Light brush pressure at all times. Now this first run of highlights is the magenta on the black. And then the second run of highlights will just be popping the magenta. So here's a tracer. You want to get the bottom rail as well. High opacity mix. Said reload the brush, don't fight it, don't start like trying to scrape it or press or start pressing hard. The paint's not instantly transferring, reload it. Might have a little dry tip. Do a little flow improver can help with that, or wash the brush. Don't be afraid to make mistakes here because it's easy to clean up. Always be rotating. So you say that, and now the next step will be to add some white to the mix. Now I am going to squirt a little flow improver. I use the flow improver to just kind of break the paint up on the tip. Lubricate, kind of lubricate it. I'm not trying to thin the paint down now. And what we want to do is just kiss the tip. Always kiss the tip. Here. I'm going to go back a step with more magenta. Okay.
Inside, I come through and lift up the vibe. That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started all right, all night. Got the rhythm on deck.
Now let's grab a little sky blue. We've got about 11 minutes left. And I'm going to just finish this thigh. So let's grab some sky blue. Maybe a touch of white. We're going to have to do exclusively heart pulls right here. We're going to pull back and try to keep our dark line there. Rotate. Rotate. Always pull straight back to your heart.
From we enter inside, I come through and lift up the vibe. That's just what we bring, we get like. Gonna get this party started all right, all night. Got the rhythm on deck. I don't need to tell you what's next. Just jump to the rhythm and show me two-step. Jump to the rhythm and show me two-step.
Rotate. The thing is, you don't have to do every line perfectly like how GW does it. Just have to kind of get the focal points. Now, see, it's darker at the bottom of his leg there because I used, airbrushing. So let's establish more respect, which I teach all about. So it's going to be a highlight, but not nearly as bright. So almost no white and mostly just blue. A touch of sky blue. And the whole point of that is that you're putting these lines in right up against the dark line we embedded there to give it this exciting feeling. Did I freeze for a bunch of people? Now let's grab some of that white and now let's kiss some tips again. Right there. There. They wonder why after flipping sides we not out of eye. I wonder why. Whole lot of friends they came and they went. Whole lot of money I put up and spent. When I was down. That's all just using our brush control strategies, right? Heart pull, little tracer, and respect. Just go through and just rinse and repeat. But typically I'm gonna just do all the magenta at once, then pop the highlights at once, and go back into the blues all at once. But you see, that's the airbrush. It's creating that drama. And that's like really the difference between, the difference between like these two guys right here. Just random guy. He's got all those little highlights in his blue, you see? He does. All those little highlights in the blue. It's really a simple paint job if you think about it. Part of the abuse I'm using on these colors, Ryder, is that I can do so much of the airbrushing because the reds can blur into the blues like they do. So I'm doing so much cheating with the airbrush. And then I'm by using like a black trim strategy to lock everything in, you maximize contrast, but also it's so easy just to block in black. And then we just kind of touch the black with highlights as we need. So you get like a final product that looks way more preposterous than it really is. And so we did a Lord of Skulls like this. We did our War Dogs. We've got 5 other possessed. These models are so sick. I think the possessed is one of the best. Like I keep saying, like dollar per entertainment ratio for a box. Like how much detail and beef you get for a box. Each one of these guys is like a $45 character. And with just hack paint jobs. Here's some sky blue. We're gonna run a little tracer. Right there. Now, I'm going to try to get respect going here by grabbing some of the stock blue. Mix it in with the sky blue. Maybe use a little noosh to lower the opacity. I'm going to try to drag a heart pull right here. See? Right there. And now let's just escalate. Add more sky blue. Look, keep the opacity a little on the low side. Using the tip of our brush again. Heart pull straight down. Always be rotating. Now you can actually sneak some white into the mix. Run your tracer. Hold your breath, swing it from right to left. Lower the opacity. Try to stack it one more time right here. That's just using our brush control strategies. Right tool for the job and the right moisture, opacity definition for the task. It's hard to mess up. 4.5 minutes left in our Pick a Promo giveaway today. As always, earn points for watching and donating. We're in the middle of shipping right now. I shipped like 5 pounds of dice out today. So here's magenta. We're just gonna raw dog it, hit that tracer. And it's easy when you just kind of stay in the angle rather than jump around, try to hit everything, like rotating them 1,000 times. Since I'm in this angle, I focus on everything from this angle. Now I've changed angles. Rotate. Want a little bit more aggression right there. This angle. That tracer. Free edge highlights, baby. I might have to do heart pulls right there. In front of his leg. And when you're edge highlighting straight over black, it's another cheat code. Because any mistakes you make are easily rectified by going back to black and erasing them. trying to hit this tracer right here, but this is a weird angle, so I might fuck this up, and you might see what I'm talking about. So fucked it up a little bit. There. Got less than 2 minutes left in the giveaway. If you want in on this, it's a good deal. See how fast you can start getting those lines down. It's really not as time consuming as a lot of people think it is with the right strategies. Recoil putting us into overtime. Man, Coil Daddy.
30 seconds in, hit him with an F5. Hit it back so hard he feel it.
Let me get some strong man love in chat. Let me get that hype.
Swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Let me get some absolute hype in the chat from a man, Coil Daddy, aka Recoil. Still eating a rampage. You can win this promo for as little as $20. Much love, homie. Now look, I recommend don't getting bogged down by mistakes, because there is a kind of an editing step where I will go through and edit everything at the same time. So authorize yourself to make bad lines. Knowing that you're going to clean it all up later. But it's, and I will say that like edge highlighting straight up magenta over black is disrespectful, meaning higher fill. It means mistakes that you make or bad lines that you make are going to be a lot more visible to the naked eye. So that can be frustrating. Good to acknowledge that. $30 seconds of overtime left in this Tuesday. Guilty O'Neill in the chat. Guilty, one of our top viewers. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I love this. I love these blues. These guys look so fucking hype. There it is. Reprice says, why is there only a top 3? People are broke, man. What do you
And his name is John C.
My man Noor Dog. Is it Dodge? Is that what it really is? Dropping some love. I appreciate you, homie. Let me get some strong man love in chat for Noor. And Dr. D, I'm not going to forget the frog. I've been thinking about him the entire time, bro. I have not even stopped thinking about him once. I love little frogs. The big takeaway today, Noor, was how we airbrushed these fucking rocket pops, glued them to the bases, and we deployed gem plane shifting strategy from my effects course, and we're able to make these goofy ass looking crystals, right? These are terrible looking, right? We made that into this. So kind of doesn't matter what you do. That's why I always say colors are all bullshit. They're all the same color. It doesn't matter. Colors don't matter. Because contrast matters. Like, we kind of like know some colors look dope next to each other. You don't even need to know why. Like, there's science behind it, sure, but like, all it does is explain things we already figured out. Dark stuff, dark, bright stuff, bright. Some effects. Don't be afraid to try crazy shit. As Ryder pointed out, we're finding ways to push yellow into our edgelords because it's part of the it's scientifically part of the CM1K spectrum, and that's why we chose him to be yellow. That's why this blade is yellow, and we're even generating this blade correctly. It was made of magentas and then glazed with yellows. So the sunset flip is part of the scheme. And the green is just homage. When we workshop this, green is an accent color to pay homage to the old green and pink. So we put effort into this. We've got a Lord of Skulls, 3 War Dogs, almost 10 Possessed, Warpsmith, Hellbrute, and I was going to do these a blitz, but I decided it's going to be Warp Talents. And so I need to basically get, when I'm done with these, I basically got to pay 10 Warp Talents into Chaos Lords and Terminator Armor. So essentially 12 models. It's going good. Feeling good about the pace. You see, that's like, and I don't like to take any more shortcuts than is already engineered into my painting technique. So, for these types of projects, I gotta make sure I bring the heat. Let me take some names down. Equus X, why the Chaos Lords? Well, you know me. I'm not gonna have any practice, as I do, for the new season, for the new campaign book. Yeah, but I did, read it and scheme it. And since I'm always going to be like a season behind in strategies for my army, my list composition, I always have to be a step ahead by being completely off the meta and doing and veteran dirty tricks. So upon review, Chaos Lord and Terminator Armor, perfect. He has, his ability is halves all damage. So he's not really a squad guy. He halves all damage for himself. And based on all the rules of how he has the ability to do the free stratagem, and they changed all those rules. It's very exclusive list now. So Terminator Lord, behind enemy lines, deep strike behind a wall, grab an objective, do an action, halves all damage, T5, 2 up, 4 up, 6 wounds. And I have one as Nurgle for dark obfuscation, lone op, and one as Slanesh, 5 up fatal pain. So they're both shockingly more difficult to clear out an objective. It will take you more commitment to kill them than you may have positioned yourself to do. When you realize suddenly you have to do essentially double damage to them to take them out. Well, you play Death Guard, dude. I don't know the Death Guard tech. Death Guard, I think Deep Strike and Sorcerers is like the move. Or having a bunch of sorcerers. I have to look at your list. I don't know. Thank you guys for your support tonight. You got chaos as well, brother. Yeah, so for me, like their points seem good, because I don't have a lot of good units in my army at position. I don't have like legionnaires and stuff like that. So I have cultists. I have 2 squads. I have 20 cultists. That's all I'm ever gonna have. I'm never gonna paint another fucking core unit or another battle line unit. It's never gonna happen. Kenny Boucher shan't paint another battle line unit as long as he fucking lives. It's not happening. So, working around it. Recoil, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Let's set up a raid. Love Middies, did you call out our raid already? Did I miss it? Savage Shark, what's up, man? Is it a Wyatt night? I don't always know when he's streaming. It is not Wyatt. Spark Minis. Love Minis is called the raid. We're going to bring the length, the girth, and the positivity on over to Spark Minis. If you're thirsting for more hobby content, she's got you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We had some new viewers tonight. Thank you guys for sharing. We had Reiner coming in. Old schooler here on Twitch. Shout out to our supporters. Mods. Squeeze, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, man. All right, guys. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.